Hello, hello. Just getting this set up. Zoom in a little bit more. Hopefully that's okay. Okay. Hey friends, it's Heather Steves. I just thought I would do a quick little live. I had said that I would do some more. I created this journal and the cover and the page during an Elizabeth Craft live. Oh, I don't know, it's probably a couple of weeks ago now. And I said I would do some more pages, so I'm finally doing it. I just kind of last minute because I've got an awful lot going on these next couple of weeks. So I thought I had a chance now, so let's go ahead and do that. So yeah, so I'm just going to do a couple of pages in here. So just say hi when you pop on, and if you're watching the replay, go ahead and comment. I will look at all of the comments after the video anyway. So yeah, anyway, so I'm going to start with this one. I've done a fair bit of prep work just so that I had some stuff ready to go, and we could just move this along. So I am using a couple of sets. So the book itself is made with the Journal Romance set, but David released a new set just this week. Well, last week, but this week on the ECD site, and it was the Hinged to the Past collection. So I'm using some of that as well. So I've got these journal sleeve fillers too, and I have cut out a frame from that this way anyway, yeah, and I'm going to use that, so that, and then it has a matte layer for behind it. So that's kind of what I'm basing this page design on. So I'm just going to do some inking. I've got a little makeup brush here, and I'm just going to kind of go over it just to try and capture a little bit of those edges on here. I just want to make sure that hopefully you don't see any of the white core of my cardstock, and it just adds a little bit of dimension to it. Gives it a little bit of shading, so that's kind of nice. And then I'm going to use my, what are these things called? Sponge dauber thing, and I'm going to ink the edge of the base page. So this is just my light brown color. I think it's very similar to Vintage Photo. I've mentioned that before. But I have a whole stash of close to my heart inks, and so I use them all the time. Okay, so what else I've done is I have a photo. If you can see that little tiny bird in there. So I came into the backyard one day, and there was a bird perched under our table, and I thought that was cute, so I took a picture. So I have started to trim it, but I didn't complete the trim because I wanted to just show you how I trimmed it to fit on the inside of this little frame. There is not a die that cuts the inside layer. You don't have to trim it down. It looks pretty cool actually. If you have a bigger photo, you can just put it right like that, right? And it looks pretty cool. If you use the base die to cut out a photo, that would look really cool too, because it fits like that. So there was some examples that David showed this week on his live video. And I hadn't thought of doing it that way. But anyway, this is what I had planned because my photos were quite small. So yeah, so all I did was I laid this on top of my photo. And you see I've got it lined up nicely on those three sides. I'm going to turn it around. So in order to do that, all I did was I got it lined up nice. Come on, let's do it again. There. And then I just put my scissors in. I kind of moved again. Underneath, and I just lined those up, and I just put a little snip in it, right? So that just marked my little spot there. Let's tuck that out of the way. And I'm just going to get my small trimmer here. And then that's how I cut it to the correct size. So hopefully that makes sense. Let's see if that worked. So now when I lay this on, upside down, there, then it just nicely fits on there. See that? So now the trick is going to be to get it lined up nicely as I stick it down. So I'm going to put some adhesive on the back of my photo. I think what I'll do is I'll attach down one end of this. So I don't really want to put the glue on there and try and get the edge of the photo to stick, because then I'll end up with glue all over my photo, which I've done before and I don't like it when that happens. Not seeing any comments, so I know I don't have a lot of eyeballs there, but if you are there, shoot me a comment just so I can make sure that things are working. Just try and see. I'm not seeing any. Okay, so I'm just going to get this down so that it's lined up. So I'm lining up the side that doesn't have the adhesive on it first. There we go. Now that that's attached, I can go ahead and put this photo down and get it lined up nicely with my edges. Make sure you can see. Make sure I can see. Tiny bit more. Oops, I don't want to move it too much. There we go. Okay, and now I can put the rest of my adhesive on here to stick this down. So I'm not going to worry about getting too much on it. I mean, I want it to stick, but I also don't want to make a mess of it. There we go. Make sure the corner is down, I think, and any kind of really pokey bits, make sure that they have some adhesive on them. It's not necessarily the easiest way to do this. I don't know, but it is hard to kind of line that up. There, okay. There. So now it's easier to push it from behind. There, so there's my photo. That looks really nice. I like that. So I like the way that it looks. Now you could also cut your photo out with the die, right? And then you would end up with your photo like this, and then you would just paper pierce it and push it in, right? So you could do it that way. I find that it leaves a little bit of a gap sometimes when you do it that way. So that's why I didn't do that. But definitely it would be probably a little bit simpler to do it that way. Okay, and then I just pulled out some little pieces that I had. So these dies, if I end up using them, these die cuts. Oh. Of course, I didn't write down the names of these because I cut these out a while ago. It's from this Everyday Element set. I'm pretty sure it is. So it's from this one. And then these are tags just cut from one of the Reminiscence books. And then there's a little strip of, a little tiny piece of background. So that's from one of David's sets also, which I don't think I actually pulled that out because I just had that sitting in my little pile. I have a little pile of leftover pieces. It could be from Torn. That's one of my favorite sets. I have a lot of pieces with that one. Okay, so I just got to decide kind of how I'm going to put all this together now. Now I'm thinking that piece might have actually been from here. Nope, because I was going to do something like this. Maybe something like that. I don't know. So let's ink these up. I might even put a little eyelet in that. So I'm not very good at planning these things out well ahead of time. I get a bit of a general idea, and then I just kind of play with things as I go. I was editing a video yesterday, and I was noticing that there was a lot of downtime on the video because I hadn't come up with a plan before I started the project. And so there was just a lot of, oh, what's this like? No. Oh, let's try this piece. Oh, let's try this piece. Until I finally settled on kind of what I wanted to do. So that happens a lot when I'm doing these things. So maybe I'll stick that like kind of like that. Kind of like something like that. Kind of like that. I'm going to put a little bit of ink on this one. I might not end up using those. A little scrap paper back. And put that edge inked up. Just kind of takes a bit of the, I wouldn't say the paper's bright, but it just kind of tones it down and makes it a little bit more, I don't know, rustic. I think I do want to put something in there. What do I want to put in there? Oh, whoa, look at my little stash of stuff here. I just think I might want just a little brad in there. I don't know if that's not the right color. I have a bunch of brads somewhere else. Ooh, I should pull those out. What else have I got going on? Those are probably too big. Right? Like that would be really big. Let me look at that. It's kind of neat. Kind of like it though. I think I might do that. Let me just poke a hole and see what it looks like. This is what I mean. This is typically how I craft. It's just like, oh, let's try this. Let's try that. Not a very sharp brad. I think it kind of covers that up though. So I might need to shift it a little bit. Let's shift it so it's hanging over more. There. There, okay. I actually like that. It might not 100% be stuck on there. I am going to try to smash that down. Those brads are not very flat. So let's see what I can do about that. Oh, there. That worked. Oh yeah, that worked. Okay, I like that. That's kind of neat. Kind of ties in with the little flower shapes on there a little bit. It's just looking at these things. Well, look at these things. Oh, that's kind of neat. What do you think about that? I like that. Not exactly the right color, but it's yeah, it's close enough. That's kind of neat, eh? Okay. So let's start to maybe attach a couple of things here. So I'm going to stick this down first. And keep that picture more up because I want you to be able to see those florals. Go something like that. And then get some adhesive on this thing. I really hope I'm not missing comments. Facebook likes to be difficult sometimes, but it's still telling me to be the first to comment, so it's not saying that I have any comments. Okay, so we're gonna go like, oh, can't pick that up. that. Should look in my stash and see if there's something else I have there I might want to use. I'm not seeing any comments. Okay. So this is my little stash, all my photos that I have to use still. What about that? Just cut out a bunch of just random pieces when I was preparing for the live that I did, so that I had some things to choose from. I'm just not sure that's really what I want. I don't think so. Some tea bag paper. What do I want to do with that? I think I'll cut this. Do I want to cut it? I think so. I'll cut it. Pull that out. I don't know if I want to use this. No, I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that. So we'll just put that away. Still think I'm pretty good like this. Like that. I'm liking that. What do you think? Should I do like the leaf with that, but I feel like I need something else over here. So, okay, let's stick this down. I'll just put the adhesive a little bit on the inside in case I want to tuck something else under there. Oops. Like that. I think I'll use a glue dot for this. Use my arm. Glue dot on the end of that. I think these are like jewelry findings or something. There we go. And this one. Like that. I want to see the edge of that still there. I'm going to put another glue dot on this one. Might not be a very long live. We'll see. I have another page or two prepped. There. Oh, I like that. I think that's actually good, just the way it is. Realized I maybe should have angled it the opposite way. I don't know. Okay. So there's one page done. So let's move on. I have two more prep that I can do here. So let's get some of these things out of the way. Ooh, those little leaves are cool. Oops, there we go. Okay, so I've set that aside, my Zots, and then the plan for this one was fairly simple too. So again, another photo. I love that it's got that same pink tone in it. That piece is from the new collection as well. So that's from the 2210 set laced. And then this is one of the fancy cutaways, right? So that one there. So I'm going to ink that up a little bit again with my brush. Just to distress it a little bit. Crease my paper, which I've done many times because I don't take the right amount of time to be careful. Okay, and then I'll do the same with this one, I think. That one inked up. Doesn't make a huge difference, but just enough of a difference. There we go. Okay, so I've got these two pieces, so nothing really too fancy with this one. I'm just kind of thinking something like that. I want to show the actual background piece, so maybe like that. And then I've got this, again, another piece that I cut. So this is from the Reminiscence book. I'm sorry, I don't know which book it's from. And this is the thinner paper, which I think is fantastic for things like this, because I don't need that heaviness when I'm just going to attach it directly down. If I was leaving it like loose, I would definitely want to use the thicker paper. If you don't really know what I'm talking about, those Reminiscence books, they have 2 pages of each pattern. The first page being more, is like probably a little bit heavier than printer paper, but it's definitely not cardstock. But then it has a second page that is quite heavy cardstock. Very nice weight. So I think, I don't know, do I want to take the fence out? This is a tree that was on our yard on our old house. Kind of like taking that out. I'm also thinking I might move this over. I think I had it, oh. I like that idea. I hadn't thought of that. I'm going to weave that in there. I like that. I think that's kind of cool. What do you think? It's kind of a neat idea. Okay, so we're going to go like that. Still have these little pieces that I haven't used. Don't know if I'm going to use them. Okay, so this one, I'm going to get some adhesive going on there. I probably have put, whoops, double-sided adhesive on here. Would make it a lot easier, but I find it really hard sometimes with the dies to get it to cut out with the adhesive on the back. So sometimes it's just not worth the effort. It's just easier to do this. It's not like I don't need it to be on every single piece of it, really. And the picture on top will help it stay down as well. Come on. That should be good. Okay. So I'm gonna go like that. We're gonna move that around a little bit. Okay, let's go with that. Come on, stick down. Let's do this. Oh, apparently I didn't put enough adhesive on these. I don't know why they're not sticking. Huh. Odd. There we go. Okay, that's better. I think I had that a little bit different earlier, but oh well. Kind of like offset. Okay, we're gonna go like that. I definitely had that a different way, but it's okay like that. Like that, and then should I put, I'm gonna at least punch the hole so that it looks like it's got an eyelet in it. I'm going to punch it with this hole. An eyelet will not fit in this hole. At least mine won't. So I'll punch inch bigger if I decide to put a real one in there, but I actually like it with just the fake one. I do feel like this needs something more though. So what else do we want to put on there? Let's have a look here. What if we put the tea bag paper under this one? Oh, I already stuck it down. Maybe I shouldn't have done that yet. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one. I've got lots of little bits though that I cut out. It's kind of neat. Put that back there. I'm feeling like I need a bit of a different shape. Maybe I need to add this. That's all it needs, is just something like that. How about some greenery? Is that too much? Should it be pink? No, that's the same color. I thought I had some lighter, but I don't seem to. It's all the same. Oh, that one. It's double-sided, but it's very close in color, this one. That's definitely the darker side, but I think that's the darker side, so that's why. And it just doesn't look different enough. So, what if I just do a little piece? Oh, I think it needs to be a bigger piece. So this is the other one from the new set. I feel like it's too much. I'm gonna go back to that one. I think I'm gonna go with that. Let's see, is there another little tickety thing? Maybe it just needs a different color. I might use that for the next page. I don't like to cover up these cute little elements, so I struggle with that. Got these. How about that? That's better. That gives me a different shape, which I think is helping. Okay, so let's distress some of these, and then that will help them to stand out a bit better. So get this one done. Maybe I will use my tiny attacher. I don't know if I want those now. Oh look, I forgot to put my pin in. One of these days I'm going to get me that little glue gun thing, so that I don't have to remember to put the pin back in. Because that's hard to remember to put that pin back in when I'm trying to sort through stuff. Okay, so that, I need to ink the edge of this one. You know what? I might even do that other one, because if this has the ink distressing, it might stand out better. Oh, look, there's a big black mark on it. Huh. It came off. Don't know what that was. That was weird. Yeah, I don't know. Still not feeling that one. I do kind of like that. I actually like it over top of that. So let's put that down. I don't want to use my liquid adhesive because I might need to lift it up again. Now, is this stuck down properly? Yeah, it's good. Okay. So we're going to go like that. I got to tuck this in though. Or no, I think I want to put it over top of that. Let's do that. Okay, now I gotta get this to work again. There we go. I need to take a drink. My throat is getting dry. Okay. This stuck down, then I can take a drink. We'll go like that. How's that? Okay, drink. Sorry, I think that was out of frame. Okay. And we're going to do that. Let's get my tiny attacher. How's that? Look okay? Like that. I want to add, one more of these up here. What do we think? I think I do. Don't think I want to add a different one again, but no. These are like go the wrong direction. Oops, no. All right. Okay, I'm going to come in. I'm going to do that. I think that's going to be okay. Maybe add one more page prepped, so maybe we'll get a little bit more grungy. Probably not really grungy. I'm not a very grungy person. More, a little bit of touch of mixed media. How's that? Hang on, I'm gonna move that up to here. Okay, might need to put some more adhesive on this photo because I've moved it so many times. We'll just do a little bit of that. And a little bit of that. And then this one should work here. I just want to cover up that car there, I think. There. All right. and done. Look at how quick these are going. Let's see. Can I see how much time it's been? Well, I think that says 35 minutes. If it's actually updating properly. Okay, so this next one, a little bit more involved maybe. Yes, definitely. Okay, so for this one, this is from the new collection, the Hinged to the Past. This little lovely window frame. And I'm just going to cut a piece of acetate that I'm going to put right there. And then I'm going to put my photo. So then when you open it, you're going to see that photo. But I'm going to do a couple of things first. So let's start with this first. I'm going to stamp it, which means I need to put something under there. Let's get rid of that string. So I'll take my mat. Just going to move some things around because I zoomed in so you can see better, so I don't have a lot of space on here. So let's hope this works. Okay. I'm gonna take, so this again, this is from the new collection. It's called Rose, which is pretty obvious. I'm gonna try this. Okay, and I am not going to use a block. So let's hope this works. Okay. So let's ink it up. It's not going to be perfect, but that's okay. Because that's what I want. We're going to start down here. I'm going to go like this. Hope this works. Not really. It's not very heavy. Okay. So I'm going to do this instead. There we go. Now I'm getting some ink on it. I just didn't. It was not firm enough for it to get inked up properly there. Okay. Woo, that's like moving around. This might not work like I hoped. There we go. I just want some kind of texture on it. It doesn't need to be legible or anything. You know what? I'm going to take that out of there. I don't think I need it there. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. There we go. I don't know. What do you think? Let's put a little bit more up here. And use that same piece there. We'll do a little bit more here. There. Yeah, I'm liking that. Okay. That's good. Get this out of the way again. And I don't think don't have my hair. Where's my stamp cleaner? There it is. Spritz it on here. Usually I clean them with water, but I forgot to prepare that. So I'll just use my scrubby with my spray. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now I did that. Put that one away. And now I'm going to set this up here and I'm going to do a little bit of alcohol ink. Now, let's start by saying that is not something that I have a lot of practice at. So hopefully it's going to be okay. So I have another piece of acetate, and basically the reason is because I want it to be like a stained glass window. So I just remembered I need to grab my StazOn, which is way up here. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Sorry. Yep, there it is. Okay, so I'm going to use this to put a bit of pattern on there. So we're just going to find a stamp to use. These are all from the new collection. Thinking maybe that. Yeah, I'm thinking that's the one that I want. Because again, I could, yeah, I don't really want text in it, so I've lost that. But this has a kind of a neat pattern here. No, I think that one's going to be better. Okay, we're going to go with this one. Okay, come out there. And I need a nice big block. Oh, that one should work. Yeah, that one's good. Okay. So I'm on black. I don't actually want black. Let's change that. I hope this brown stays on. It's not like the best color, but I think it will work. This is not really going to give me the look I wanted. Oops. Let's try that again. Yeah, I want more open. I want it more like a frame. So let's use a different stamp. So I'm just going to put some of this on there. Put it over here out of the way. Okay, so then I want to switch up. You know, oops, so that's definitely going to work better, but I don't really want text in it. Yeah, I'm going to use this one, and I can always double it up. Sorry, I need another block. There we go. Okay, so let's try that again. Because I need open space so you can see the alcohol ink, right? Sorry, excuse my head. Do not move. Oh. I did not test this out, so I am experimenting here. There we go. Okay, sorry. Try that again. There we go. That's a little bit better. So I think I want to keep with the seam. So we're going to do that again. Sorry, I need to get that lined up. See the top of my head. Yeah, I'm going to do it one more time, see if I can get a little bit closer. There, is that okay? Okay. Anyway, it's going to be good enough. We'll see how this works. Okay, let me just get a bit of this cleaner on there. Put that over here. Okay. Now I'm going to have to give that a couple of seconds to dry. It doesn't take very long, I don't think, for stays on to dry though. Right, okay, and then I'm going to color on the back side because I have no idea if alcohol ink will react. So, like I said, this is not a normal thing for me to do. Okay, so I pulled out green, yellow, and red because I don't have anything that's pink, but I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to use that, or maybe I'll just use a drop of it. I have this. I don't know if I need that. Okay, yes, I did flip that over. It would be, you know, much better if this was on white. So let's grab this. Okay, and a friend advised me to use a rubber glove so that I don't stain my hands. So I'm only going to use one, so hopefully I don't make a mess and stain my hands. Okay, so we've got green, and apparently I don't know how to do this. There we go. These are brand new, I haven't used them. Oh, that one didn't need it. They're different. Weird. Okay. So what am I gonna do? Whoa, that's what I'm gonna do. Yellow might not work because of the brown. And I also have this, the blending solution. I don't know what I'm doing here. I probably should have watched some videos. I thought I had one of those air things. I'm gonna put like a tiny drop in here. I can always use a different area. I need to. It's not pink. I thought it might dilute it and make it pink, but it's definitely not. Okay. Oh, nice big hairs in it. That's not good. I don't know how to make this look like it's stained glass. Yeah, I definitely should have watched some videos. I am going to find another one. I have more of these things. Here, I have this. This is gold. And I also have like these ones. Excuse me. My big arm in there again. I'm gonna try this one. So these, they're pearl. They have like the metallic in them. Ooh. It like almost resists or something. Oh, maybe that's what I need to add just more. It's getting pretty muddy though. I don't like that. So maybe this wasn't such a good idea. Is that what made it muddy? Yeah, I definitely need to refresh my videos on this. But anyway, I just wanted some acetate with some color. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. Put the right lid on the right bottle now. There, that looks the same as that. I don't know why one wasn't. Oh, that was not good. Did that, see that on camera? Oops. Oh well, guess I'll be inking that up. Yep. Oh, I was gonna try something with this acetate too. Let's just set that over there. So I am like, I have these overlays. I'm sure like if you've been around the industry for a while, you've seen it, and they like, it's almost like a film frame. Anyway, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I want to distress the outside of this. That's really red looking. Ugh. Yeah, that's kind of like what I want. saving all these bits. Like, that's what this is for, but it's very, yeah, very full of like lint bits. So just like kind of a little sepia tone. So like I showed you, the picture is a little bit smaller. Ooh, probably shouldn't touch that with my, than the frame. So I just want it to have like, see? I'm not sure how much you'll even really notice it. Gotta figure out what to do about that now. Okay, let's see. Is it kind of even, or yeah, I need to go a little bit more in on the sides, I think. Well, this is definitely what I wanted to do with this, so this is working out. And then doing like multiple, that's kind of neat. It gives it some like layer. Okay, that's looking okay. I hope that's showing up on the screen. Yeah, it looks like it is. This is kind of doing something now. It's still mostly green. I don't even know. Yeah, maybe we'll add a little bit more just to, because now that I see it gives it a little bit of dimension. What if I put some yellow on top of that? Oh yeah, see, it just totally reactivates. But I don't. Huh. That's interesting. I think I'll pull a bit of that off. What happens if I do that? I want it to we're just experimenting. Why not? Whatever. Okay. So I'm good with that. So now I'm going to let these sit while I figure out what to do about that. A mistake. Where do I want to put this thing? I don't want it to get all over everything. Okay. Put that on. Okay. I don't really want like alcohol ink on there, but it looks like I'm doing that now. So let me just see. I'm gonna use regular ink to try and cover that up, I think. It's stuck. So let's get this. What color have we got on here? Not bad. See what happens if I do that. And you know what? I might be able to put like an embellishment or something over that, because that's really really messy. Let's see what I got here. That would do something. Just looking through the stamps. That's really unfortunate that I went and knocked that over. Is there something on that side? No. I don't think, see, because it's in the middle, that won't really cover it up if I used one of those hinges. Or my desk is a mess already. trying to see what I could put on top of that. I need to be able to open the door because I'm putting the picture behind it. So, well, maybe I should just cut another one and just suck it up. What do you think? Because that just totally ruined everything. Oh, let me see if I have another piece of that paper. Oh man. Got very small work area, so as soon as I just set something down and not put it away, I run out of room. Okay, well, I'm just going to have to break into a new piece. That one. That's blue. That one's good. I think I like that one though. I should, this is the, whoops, garden party paper, which is lovely. So that's what I've been using for this art journal. I think that's the one. Okay, so I'm gonna just cut another one, and then I don't have to worry about the mess that I made. Gotta get to the die, which is sitting here. There we go. So it's this die. So this is from 2211, Shielded Window. That's the set. Name, it's from the new Hinged to the Past collection. So I just need to cut a small strip of this paper so I can run it through my machine. Unfortunately, that's off screen. Okay, so put that out of the way. I can always use that and just cut the doors off or something. Get a bit of washi. Where do I want to cut it? I think I want to cut it from the bottom, like that. Okay, just quickly run this through my machine. So it's just behind me, but not on screen. I think you can still hear me. Okay, there we go. That's better. Much better. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and ink it. So this time I'm just going back with that same light brown. Well, the first 2 pages went quick. This one, not so much. Well, I mean, it definitely was more involved, but it doesn't help when you make a mistake, right? Okay. Then I'm going to... Okay, so I fold them usually this way first, because that's the way the die embosses it. And then I go this way. Okay, do that one. There we go. Okay, get those edges. I think I might ink that fold as well. Need to get the inside of this. Lots of inking on this one. Lots of edges. Okay, and like I said, I think I want to do this Oh, try not to, come on. There, try not to fold that. Go like this. Yeah, I like it like that. Definitely like it like that. Same thing. There we go. Okay. Now, let's see. So this is okay. It's like a blob of something on it. Okay, so this one I need to stick down first. So I'm just going to use a little bit of my liquid adhesive here. And try not to use too much. Actually, you know what? I think my tape runner might be a bit too wide, but I'm going to try it anyway. Because then it won't be sloppy, right? So I just got to get it off of the door. Come on. There we go. Yeah, that's better because then I won't have like glue running underneath and then you're going to see it on the acetate. It's just that that's a little bit wider than that frame. So I just got to tuck it back, which is pretty easy to do. Okay, now I can add this on here. Make sure I get it straight so that it is, oh shoot, I forgot. Oops, whoops, whoops, come on, come off. See, this is it's better using my tape runner. Okay, because that I cut really, really tight. There, okay, so now it, come on, get back on there. It's being weird. There, it's just like catching the edge of it. Okay, and then I need my photo, but I'm probably gonna have to, let's see, I'm probably gonna have to do the photo first. Go like this. So I want the photo in the middle. How's that looking? Is there enough? Probably could have done more of the inking. Oh well, it's fine. Okay, so that's gonna have that piece. Yeah, we're just gonna center it then. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna attach this down. So if I put it there, I'm gonna be like that. Yes, good. Okay, commit to that. And then I need to get this other acetate. How is this gonna look? How is this gonna look? Like that. Does that look okay? Sure. Okay, so now I need to cut this where I want it. So let's see if I can do that without making a mess. Oh no, get off. There's adhesive there. Okay, so that goes there. Right, over, come on. Gonna be, nope. I need to cut a little bit more off of here, I think. I'm thinking I'm gonna put it this way because then the alcohol ink is on the back side against the paper. so it won't be exposed where I could mess it up again. Okay, how's that looking? Okay, I think that's good. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do this again. We'll just use a little bit so that it holds it there. Just tuck that around. I don't want it to be on the front. Okay, I think I've got enough there. Let's see, how's that? There, okay. Okay, now it's looking good. Yeah, now I'm happy with that. Okay, so now I just gotta attach this down to my page. Now, what's the debate? Do I use this? Because it's, I don't think so. Oh, I know what I should get. Ha! I know what to do. I'm going to use my double-sided adhesive. I just gotta see, this is probably too wide, right? Because, yeah, okay, that's fine. I will use the thin one. Just need my little handy crooked scraper. Okay. Where's my end? There it is. There's already adhesive on this bottom piece, but we'll just make sure that we are covered. And there is like a window frame piece that you can put on the inside, but I'm not going to do it on this one because I just want you to see that picture a little bit clearer. Come on, let's bend around. Almost too wide even for this top piece. This top piece is really narrow. I hardly even need that, but it's good to push it down, make sure that I've got a good adhesion. Okay, I'm just gonna, usually I just peel a corner up, but there's too many pieces, so I'm gonna just peel these off. There we go. Tuck that little piece. Okay, so now I gotta open this up so I can see that I get this centered. There we go. So now we have that. What do you think? Oh, that was a bit of work, eh? I got stuff everywhere. Now, I don't even think that I took out any like embellishments or anything for this page. I did see a really kind of neat idea, a little tab closure thing, but I don't even know. I do have some actually. Let me have a quick look here. If it's handy, I can pull that out. Is that it? Oh, no. I was looking for. Here it is. Sorry, folks. I have so many things. Okay. I have this little thing, which has all kinds of little trinkets in it. Just looking to see. What's that one? I don't think that has what I'm looking for. Gray. Oh, did I see pink? I just don't know if they have what I'm looking for. There should be a green one. violets there. That looks green. Okay, let's have a quick look and see. Oh. I'm looking for like a little turn tab thing, and there's one there. I don't know if this has it. It's not really the right color anyway, even if it does. It does not. It has this, which is kind of neat. Well, maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff in this one. It's just stuff I've had in my stash forever. A lot of it's like old, close to my heart stuff. I think all of these are, well, almost. Okay, not in there. Okay. So, I do have one in here. The trick is to get it out of here. I saw a little arrow. There it is. Come out, come out, come out. But the problem is what's it gonna, it needs to clip on something. But it's kind of cool, eh? Like that, it's kind of neat. I think I'm gonna do that. Ooh. No, I don't think the button will work. But what am I gonna put on this side to hold it? I have to find something there. So probably some sort of die cut. I gotta get these out of the way. A lot of little bits now. Whoops, almost lost it. Yeah, I don't know how I would make that really do anything. Okay, so where are my little pieces? Right here. I went and used, oh, I didn't use that. This is way too big though, but So all I have die cut are flowers, so that's not gonna work. Needs to be something that it can like hook on. Let's have a quick look here. This might be a pointless task. Me trying to figure this out. This is the little piece that it comes with to put like as a little pull. Like if I went like that, I think that would work actually. So let's do that. Let's cut that out of, I don't know what color. Oh my. There, I gotta get some more stuff out of the way. I just got stuff everywhere. I don't like that. I think I'll just use the green cardstock. Just gonna use a piece of this. So I'm yeah. Just gonna cut that. cardstock. Okay, put a little bit of ink on that. And then I'm gonna have to make sure that I've got some good strong adhesive on it, or would it make sense to put a little brad in it? Right, because it's just gonna go like that. I don't know if a brad would really fit over it. You know what? I'm gonna try that. I think that might be cool. That would be too big, wouldn't it? It would look silly if I completely covered it. Little fiddly bits are hard to pick up. Yeah, too big. There we go, come on. Okay, I need this, I need this. Poke a little hole in that, right there. Whoops. Okay, and then this. Come on, get in there. There. There, that looks okay. And then I gotta poke a hole. So I want that to be in the middle. So I want one there. Can I see that? There. So if that goes there, is that over far enough? Yep. The fingers aren't working. I need to make sure that it's this way so that I can do this. I'll probably put something over that later to cover that up. Okay. So then this needs to be below that. Get this little fiddly. So like right like there. Right there. There we go. Oh my. Isn't that an ordeal? So I'm also going to put a little bit of adhesive on this because I don't want this to turn like the other side, like that turns, but we don't want this one to turn because this is the lock. So we want it to stay where it is. So that will hold it in place, right? Eesh. And then I just realized I put that the wrong way. Shoot, I need to turn this brad. Okay, well let's just attach that because then I can pull this out and fix it there. Because this needs to go that way. And then same, I can put something on the back side to cover that up. Like that. And then this goes like this. What do you think? Like it would be cool if that was like longer. I guess I could have put it over more, but there. So now it actually locks it. Cool. Cool, cool. Okay. I am going to stop now. This has been, an hour or more. Okay. So I will, I'm sure, find some decoration to put on there. I think I have to put some more adhesive in there. But for now, that's it. So you open it, and you have this pretty rainbow with lots of little bits all over. They don't stand out too much, but look at that. All right, so I did this one and this one. Oh, that's getting stuck. And this one today. Anyway, so I've made a little bit of progress. in my little nature journal here. So I hope you enjoyed that. Definitely leave me some comments, ask any questions, and I will go through and I will definitely answer them. Okay, have yourself a wonderful day. Bye-bye.